Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel once again. Today we want to cut this palazzo trouser with shirts, a long sleeve shirt. So now this is the material we'll be using. This is 3.5 yard we'll be using for the cutting. So the length, I have folded the material into two for the trouser. The length is 40, then I minus 2 inches for the band. So minus 2 inches, I got 40. Then I put 2 inches for sewing allowance, making it 42. So now minus 2 inches, I will mark my flap. The flap is 10 inches. So I'll mark my flat 10 inches. 10 inches. Then the nail is 23 inches. So I will now mark my nail 23 inches. Sorry, the breeze is disturbing. I'm trying to arrange the clothes properly. So guys, so the nail is 23. I will mark my 23. This is the 23 for the nail. The nail length is 23. So now I'm going to divide the waist. You know, in trouser, the only thing you divide by 4 is the waist. Every other thing is by 2. So the waist is 40 divided by 4. This there by 4, giving me 10 inches. And I'll mark my 10 inches. No allowance because it's trouser. You don't know, in trouser you don't normally put allowance. You just minus half inches from the side. And the flap is 26. The flap is 26. Trying to be sure, so I've marked the waist divided by 4. I've marked it. Then the flap is 26. So 26 divided by 2 is going to give me 16. So I've marked my 16. Then the nail is 23. Then the nail round measurement is 26. So you can see I'm just trying to confirm it. So it's 18. I've marked it from the flap. You can see it. Then this is the nail. I've gotten the nail. You can see it. It's a palazzo. So I got 12 divided by 2. Then the downside is 16 divided by 2. I've marked it. Then just connect them together. Just need to connect them together. You can see I've curved the flap. You have to curve it so it will give you the shape that you need. You have to go inside a bit, because if it's for men you don't need to go inside like that, but for women you have to go inside a bit so it will give you the exact thing you want. So guys, I'm cutting it now. After cutting it, I'm going to show you how you're going to cut out the back side and what you're going to be adding to cut out the back side. So please, if this is your first time of seeing my channel, you're welcome to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel so that each time I upload a new video you'll be notified. Please join my class. We teach simple on how to sew detail clothes cut. You can sew it and cut it by yourself. So please give me a thumbs up. So pay attention, watch this video to the end. You'll see how I'm going to cut. It's very easy and detailed. You can actually learn it today. Even if you don't have any knowledge about it, you're going to learn it. The only thing you need to do is just to follow and subscribe so that anytime I upload you'll be notified. So you can see you have to cut the flap and go inside. So curving it now, you can see it. So I will be cutting out the back side. So pay attention. You'll see how I'm going to cut out the back side and what I'm going to be adding for the back side to get the actual measurement and body fitted trouser that you want. Is a palazzo. It's not going to be fitted, but it's going to give you the shape that you need. So the only thing you need to do is to indicate the flap. Yes, you have to indicate it by drawing it a line. Then after that you have to add 2 inches from the flap. You add 2 inches from the flap. After indicating it, you add 2 inches. Why you're adding 2 inches is so that because it's the back side, Don't add 2.5 inches and don't add 1.5 inches, except the person is a very slim person. You can add 1.5 inches, but if the person is a normal and moderate person, you have to add 2 inches. And if the person is fat, very fat, you add 2.5 inches. So from here, from the waist, what I marked is 1.5 inches. Then draw it. You can see how the line went. Then now from this side, you have to be adding half inches from this side. Yes, you add half inches. Why? Because so that you get the actual shape that you need in the trouser. Add half inches from that downside. So guys, this is the upper side. This is the upper side. I have folded the material, so the full length is 26. Then I'm adding to add 4 inches. Why I'm adding 4 inches? Because it's, it's a shirt, and in a shirt you need to add like, let me say, 4 or 5 inches allowance, sewing allowance, so that you have enough material. When you want to curve it, you have enough thing to curve, so you will not run out of material. So that's why I add 4 inches. Then you can see now I have drawn it. Now the next thing to get now is the neck. You have to measure the neck of the person to know what you have to cut. Mine is 16 divided by 4, going to give me 4, but I'm going to make mine 3.5 because I don't want it to be very wide. I don't want it to be wide. Then the shoulder is 17 divided by 2. You can divide it by 4, you can divide it by 2, depending on how you want to divide it, but it's still the same thing. So you can see divided by 2. Then I will go to the edge and mark it. So now this is my armhole, 8 inches. I'll mark 8 inches for my armhole. You can make yourself if the person is a slim person. So I mark 8 inches. This is my chest line, this is my waistline, and this is the down line. So guys, I'm going to get my normal body circumference. After this is to get my body circumference. So my bust is 37 divided by 2. Then I'm going to be adding 4 inches because it's a shirt. So it will, that shirt, they are normally free. It's not tight on the person. So I'll be making my bust 30. The chest line is going to be 42. Then the waist is going to be 41. So I'll be marking it. It's almost the same thing. It's the shirt. You don't need to be covering this one, covering the other one. It's a straight something. Just give it a curve to give you the fitting that you deserve in the shirt. So just connecting it together like this till down. Connect it together. You can see it. You can see how I'm drawing it. So the next thing to do is to use my French curve to connect the shoulder to the armhole. Connect the shoulder to the armhole. Then draw your armhole curve. If you have a French curve, fine, you can use it. But if you don't have, you can actually use your hand to draw your armhole curve. So that is what I'm doing now, to drawing my armhole curve. So this is it. This is it. I hope you can see it properly. So now I've drawn it. So from the neck, I'll be coming down by 1.5 inches. Then curve my neck. You can see it. Then the next thing is to slant my shoulder with 1/2 inches. I'll be slanting my shoulder with 1/2 inches. You can see it. I hope you got what I did here. Very simple and detailed. This is the neck, the shoulder, and the normal body circumferences. You can do it today. You can cut it today. Very detailed. So I'm cutting it out now. So I'll be using this front side to cut out my back side, the back of the clothes, because I'm cutting it one by one. I normally like cutting my clothes together, but the material is not enough to fold together. So that's why I'm cutting it one. If not, I would have liked to cut it together than cutting it one by one, but it's still the same thing. So now this is the neck. I'm covering the neck. When you're covering the neck, you have to be careful and know how you cover it so that you won't make any mistake. So I've covered. So guys, I'm done with the front side. I'm done with it. The next thing I'm going to do now is to fold my material to cut out the back side. So you can see it. I'm just trimming this side to give me what I want. So you can see it. I'm done with the front side. So This is the back side. What I minus here is the button allowance. Yes, you can make your button allowance 2 inches, you can make your button allowance 1.5 inches, but it's better you make it 2 inches so that when you are going to fold the material, it will not go inside. So you just need to fold what you have minus, that is the button allowance. Just fold it inside. If you like, you can put pepper gum on it so it will give you a strong stay. So that is it. You can see this is a button allowance. I'm cutting. I minus here. This minus you are seeing here, this you are seeing is the button allowance. So I'm done cutting it. So this is the hand, and I told you that it's going to be a long sleeve. So I'll be minusing 3 inches for the band. I'll minus 3 inches. So gotten my full length is 21 minus 3 inches. I got my 21 for the sleeve. Then I'm cutting my sleeve, my round sleeve. So after that, I'm going to mark my round sleeve. This is my sleeve length, you can see it. Then my round sleeve, I'll be adding extra allowance because in long sleeve you have to print it a bit. You have to give it a little bit print in the hand so that it will give you that look. After you put the band, you have to print it a bit. So my round sleeve is 12, sorry, is 8. The downside is 8. Then I'll be adding 2 inches extra more so that I will put my printing. I have to put allowance for the printing, what I'm going to print after I have cut it. So this is it. This is how I mark it. You can see it. I added like 2 inches for that printing I told you about. So this is it. So guys, I hope you learned something today. Please follow me, like my channel, share my video, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. Anytime I upload, you'll be notified. Highly welcome. So you can see the hand, you can see the sleeve length. I'm still going to add the band because it's a long sleeve. It's going to go down. It's a long sleeve. So I'm going to put a little plinting down there. So